Primos Truth Cam 35. They made these from like 2010 to 2011. In that neighborhood, me and Captain Buster picked up 2 of these in 2012 and have had them ever since. But eventually you're going to notice they're not going to keep date and time anymore. You have to swap the batteries out sometimes. You just have a glitch on the camera. It loses date and time, goes all the way back to January of 2008. That's where it goes back to. It has a little teeny internal battery, like a LR41 type little button size battery. See it right here. Get Rachel to come around here. I'm still set up to where I've just fixed this one. I wanted to make sure that it worked. Here, and Miss Joanne can pick it up. There it is right there. See that little yellow button? That's your little LR41 button size battery. That is the memory, 3.5 volt DC memory that helps this camera remember your date and time. Well, I went and picked up several of these double of the CR2032 because it's also 3.5 volt batteries, but they're 3 times the size. And this one holds 2 of them. Now, the advertisement on eBay had it at 3 volt battery case. Well, it is a 6 or 6.5 volt battery case. So I had to rig it to where it would hook 2 of these CR2032s in series. I'm going to show you how I did that. Looks like this one is fixed. We got memory back on this camera, and I'm going to fix this one and show y'all how I did it. Stand by. Folks, this thing is soldered in here. 2 little tangs. Positive side is over here. I know that now. It's actually printed on the printed circuit, but this little tang on the positive side is soldered to the positive side of the battery. Vice versa, the tang on the negative side over here is soldered to the battery on that side. That's terrible. I mean, if you're going to replace the battery, that means you've got to hit it with a soldering iron to get it out of there. All right, stand by. I'm going to show you how I wrestle with that. Get the tang to come loose.
Okay.
Then I'm going to have to do what I did last time. I'm going to have to hit the solder right here where it goes to the printed circuit. Put a little up pressure on it right here and hit it with the soldering iron. I'm also trying to do this left-handed. There. Alright. See a little pin come right out of the printed circuit. Need to let that cool back down now. Now the fun part. That was the easy side. Now what we got to do over here, alright, let me see if I can do this, if I can heat up the tang enough to get it to pop off the tang. Alright, we got both sides out. I didn't, but see, it left the holes here on either side, positive side, negative side right there. I actually got the tang left on the other one earlier, but it's no big deal. There's our 2 contact points that we're going to need to be concerned about. Okay, see folks, if we don't do this mod the way this thing is right out of the box, no modifications done to it, put the right here it says put negative side of the battery down here, positive down here. Negative side battery down there, positive down here. Shut the case. This little case has an on-off switch. It's evidently off. Alright. Yep. See, we got 6.5 volts. And the camera requires 3 volts DC to hold internal memory. So that's too much. So now we gotta fix this to where we're only getting 3 volts out of this case, out of this CR2032 case. And I'm gonna show you how I did that. After our modification is done, this one has not been modified, but after our modification is done, I put the positive side down on both of these. Positive side down on both, and then this was hooked to the negative side. So what I have is I've got 2 batteries in here supporting each other in series to just form 3 volts. Alright folks, I picked up a bag of these things out of China. And what they do is they put a CR2032. The reason I use them, they go in all of my optics, and they're 3.5 volt batteries. And this one, what it does is it hooks them up to double it, that makes it 6 volts, 6.5 or 7 volts with 2 batteries. Well, I need to change that. So one of the negative side went to one of these, and the positive side went to the other one. So I cut the negative wire, and I'm going to wrap these 2 wires together so that now these 2 are on the same circuit. When I put the positive side down, it'll connect to the positive side. I've got to drill a hole over here on the negative side contact, and I'm going to solder in the negative wire right there. Now I've got 2 2032s hooked in series that'll produce 3.5 volts, and so I should never have to replace these batteries again in my lifetime. That's about a 3 millimeter drill bit. Just need a hole through that brass right there on this side. You got to get this between these. It's got to, this battery pack has got to lay between here or it will not bolt back up. We discovered that on the last one.
Yeah, I had to undo it.
I'm fitting in here too. There it goes. Okay guys, now it's pretty much just put the camera back together and we'll test drive it and see if it works. Stand by. Alrighty, we got it all put back together. We got our big D batteries put back in here. I'll switch it to photo. See if she boots up. 99% battery is 4 zeros it booted up. Now we got to hit the set button. It says SD full. It can't be SD. Alright, I need to set. We go to 8. It's August 12, right, honey?
Yeah.
August 12. Year of our Lord 2018. Says SD is full. I don't believe that. We'll check it again here in a minute. It is 5:12 p.m. and we're fixing to see if it's going to hold time for us. And that's what it is. Alright, I'm going to check. We'll get a fresh SD card and put it in here. We'll check it again here in just a second. Alright, I got us a fresh white SD card. Go back to photo. Let's see if she boots up. 99%, 4 zeros. Yeah, look at her. Our date and time has remained. Alright, looks like it's fixed. Okay folks, I hope that helped you out. Looks like we got these 2 old cameras fixed. This is Wade and Miss Joanne, and we will be back with another one very, very soon. Bye-bye. And this is a big old thank you to all the folks that help support us on the Patreon channel. And with YouTube continuing to be very unfriendly to conservative channels, any help that you folks can provide is greatly appreciated. From the whole BRO crew, this is a big old thank you.